like, are there like
Hello, I'm Junkyard Rat. Welcome to the Junkyard Rat. You haven't heard season 2 here. We got decided we're gonna keep this shit going, and we are live from the zombie apocalypse here in San Francisco, California. And we got my guest all the way from Las Vegas. We got Gabbi Friebis.
Yeah.
what up?
How you doing, Gabbi?
It's going good. How are you?
Pretty good. So you're a nurse in Vegas, right?
I am. I'm doing it on the side until my comedy career picks up, but I actually have to go on stage for that to happen. So yeah, nurse for now.
Were you working last night or during the
No,
hurricane?
I actually got called off because there were no patients. They're like, "Do you want to float or do you want to get canceled?" I was like, "Please cancel me, please."
You're the first person I know who's asking to be canceled.
I know. I thought that too. I was like, hashtag cancel me, please.
Most, yeah. So you like being a nurse in Vegas?
It's okay. Yeah. It's okay.
Do you see any weird stuff out there? Or
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's some stuff that's like, I'm just like, what the fuck is my life? Honestly, I'm like, man, I'm gonna need a different job.
but you travel the whole world, right?
I do, yeah, it's my addiction. I love just seeing different cultures and just being uncomfortable.
you started in London.
I did, yeah. On my trip last year, I started in London and then I just went from there. And I didn't plan anything really.
You ended up living in a farm in Romania,
Yeah, so I tried a volunteer experience. It sounded like a really like I wanted to go to Romania just because like I love Dracula. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try one of those like workaway or world packers things. It's like volunteer, you just work like 25 hours a week and then you get free like room and board and they feed you too. So I was like, bet. I found this like fucking farm on Romania. My bad, there were like a few reviews I should have known.
but did you find Dracula?
I didn't, man. I even went to his castle. I just found like this fucking crazy Belgian farmer.
Is
He
there
was
like
like,
dudes that look like Dracula running around, or
no, he just looked like some dirty hippie man. Like, and
not even in
he,
the castle? There's not people dressed up as Dracula. Not
no,
even then.
no.
We got to move that castle to America. Like these people don't even bother to dress up.
There were some like I can't remember the name of them. It's like a different type of vampire. Like there were like holograms of it or something that they were showing.
So did you dress up as a vampire for Halloween, or
No, I didn't. I didn't dress up.
you didn't dress up at all?
No, I don't think I did.
I
Cause
haven't
I was
dressed
like,
up in
yeah,
years, huh?
they're bad.
I haven't dressed up in years either. Like I think about it every year. I'm the one person that tells everybody what they're gonna be and shows up with nothing at the party. That's me. I tell people,
No,
yeah.
never. You're just yourself. You're just like, what up?
I get lazy. I'm like, because I have a friend that always goes out of the way to win the
Mhm.
prizes at the sessions we go to, the weed sesh. So I feel like
Oh,
why dress up and make him feel bad, you know? And then a friend of
yeah.
mine dresses up as a breathalyzer every year, and then I he has a little tube near
Uh-huh.
where his penis should be for the
I knew.
breathalyzer, and I started playing with it one year, and now he won't wear it around me anymore. I feel bad about it, you know. I feel bad about that.
I don't know if I would feel that bad. Like,
Yeah, get a new
yeah.
costume, damn it.
I mean, if it was your friend, if it like if you went up to some stranger, then yeah, you should probably definitely feel bad about that. But like, if it's your friend, like, yeah,
Uh, it's a good idea. Nobody tells you like just pick out one costume and wear it for like 30 years in a row. You know, that,
yeah.
that's one way to save money.
I don't think I have that kind of commitment, honestly.
I
But
don't. So where else did you go to? You went into Jordan too, or?
I did go to Jordan. Yeah, yeah, and then I got to see Petra. I went there from Turkey. I met this guy from Mexico, and he was going to Jordan, and I was like, "Yo, I want to go." And he was like, "Okay." So I just like jumped on his travel plans. Stayed at the same hostel he did. Didn't have to plan anything, and
I'm
just went
so
to
ignorant.
Jordan.
At first, I thought you meant Petra was a woman. I'm like, you went to see Petra, but then I guess it must be a city, right? I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah,
ignorant.
like the carved into the cliffs.
Oh yeah, that's like
Yeah.
a. Did you expect? Have you been in that area before? Or?
No, I've never been there. Like I had no idea that I was gonna go there. I didn't even have the proper attire to go there, so I had to like buy clothes because I was like I had a whole wardrobe and you cannot be dressing like that there. It's just disrespectful. You do, yeah. Yeah. You'll get stared at and maybe like touched a little bit. I didn't have to experience that. I also traveled with a group of guys, so like it helped me like a lot.
Is it weird being like in that country, being in that area as a woman, or is it different?
Yeah, it's
You
definitely different. It made me like appreciate like a lot, but everybody was still super nice and no matter anywhere I've been, like a smile is just universal.
are you planning to go back or
Oh yeah, well, yeah, eventually, but like from Vegas, it's really good to travel like South America
what
from here.
part? What part of South America?
I actually have a trip. I have a one-way ticket to Bolivia and a return from Colombia and a tattoo appointment planned. And then I didn't plan anything else yet
You got
for
a
November.
tat? Well, because I'm going to Chile next month.
You are?
Yeah,
What part?
I'm going to Santiago and Valparaiso. I was born in Chile. I'm going visiting family. But
Oh
you
my
got a
God.
tattoo appointment? You already set up a.
Yeah.
How did you set up a tattoo appointment already?
And Medellin, because I went there for the new year of 2022, man. And
Mm.
I was gonna get this beautiful tattoo, but then I got fucking COVID.
Oh,
So
when
I
you were
couldn't get the tattoo.
down there, you got a tattoo.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you got COVID when you were down there. Or?
Yeah, yeah. I got stuck in Colombia for an extra week.
So you're the person that brought COVID to America from
No,
Colombia.
no, it was way after COVID. I
Uh,
was like talking mad shit. I was like, I've worked the COVID unit and I've never got COVID.
did they test you? Because I would have lied. I'm like, what COVID? I've been planning for a tattoo. I fly into a foreign country just to get a tattoo, and now I got COVID. I mean, that sounds like a rap song there or something.
For real. No, no, I went there for the new year and the tattoo was a bonus. But like I was so sick, man, there was no way I could sit there and get that fucking tattoo. Like
Yeah,
I was
I've been in
sick.
I've been in New Year's in Chile. Yeah, they got the fireworks. Like the New Year's
Mhm.
out here is like boring compared to they go all out for New Year's. They close down the streets. Everybody's drinking
Yeah.
and walking all night long.
Yeah, that's what it was too.
Are you going back for New Year's or?
No, I'm going in November. And then I was like gonna stay in Vegas for New Year's, but now you're making me wish that I was like having a New Year's trip now.
So what kind of tattoo? What's your tattoo? What are you gonna get?
It's like a sun and a moon. It's gonna be like on this arm.
Okay.
Because this arm I just like get when I travel.
What about me? Where are you gonna? Are you gonna tattoo my picture on your arm or the junkyard
Yeah. I
Junk
think your face, right?
my
Like
face. So is it like a different tattoo technique they use, or is it the regular kind, or
oh no, just the regular. I don't. Yeah, yeah.
because I don't have any tattoos. Do they do have different techniques all around the world, right? Or
Yeah, they do. You can like get like more of like the stick and poke ones, but I like the gun because I'm a little bitch. And that's just the fastest and like
oh
so I'm
yeah.
like just get her done.
So have you been to Bolivia before? Or it's way up in the mountains, the hills, or
Where? I'm sorry.
in Bolivia? Have you been Bolivia before?
No, I've never been to Bolivia.
What part of South America have you been? Or
Just Colombia.
oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Most people that I know always end up in Argentina. Like, no matter where they start out, they always end up going to Argentina. Everybody wants to visit Argentina. And Brazil, the other country. Like, yeah.
I can't do Brazil till carnival. Like I want to do carnival with Brazil someday.
Oh yeah. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah. So I gotta wait for that, and then Argentina I want to wait for till like I can do like Antarctica or something like that.
a lot of countries do Carnival. You should check around the world. A lot of
Yeah.
countries celebrate in the Caribbean. You can find other
Oh.
countries that do it too. Mardi
Just go to
Gras.
like all the carnivals around the world.
Well, yeah, Mardi Gras and Carnival are the same event. It's the same time. It's the
Mm-hmm.
same event, and a bunch of different countries in
Mm-hmm.
the Caribbean have their own versions of it. Yeah.
That sounds so nice.
What's your favorite casino?
Ooh, I don't think any of them because I don't really ever win any money.
You
Like
look like you live in a hotel casino now. That looks like
I know,
it looks
right?
like you're
It
in a
looks like
hotel
you're.
or something.
No, yeah, my friend, it's his place. He decorated it. Yeah.
Like the last time I was there, I stayed at Treasure Island, which is okay, but
Mm.
I got thrown out for. I didn't get thrown out, but I was smoking weed on the floor. You know, I thought there was so much tobacco they wouldn't smell my weed, but
Oh,
they caught me. Of course, I tried it somewhere else. I tried it at the MGM Grand.
did it work?
No, I got busted. But these days they just tell you, hey, just go cross. Go to the shitty casinos and do that stuff. They always send you across the street. Like, these days they don't care. They're like, whatever. Just
Dude, I was walking up Fremont Street and it smelled so dank. Like it was just pure weed.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can find weed everywhere in Vegas.
Yeah, you can buy it on Fremont Street now too. It's wild.
They got a drive-through dispensary and stuff. It-
Jeez, oh my
It's
gosh.
great, you know. You
Yeah.
you go through the drive-through, you buy weed, then you try and light it up, and you get arrested too at the same time. They get
They make it really convenient.
they,
One stop shop.
I know. I can imagine the cops just waiting for people just to like just bust them. Like, hey, we know you got weed, and we saw
And they
you.
make it really cool too because you can actually like put your order in through an app, so they already have your information in the system. So when they arrest you, it's
Yeah.
literally you get. It's like a fast pass for Vegas Police Department. It's kind of
Yeah.
cool.
That's
Can't
what,
you just be like no puppy guarding?
yeah. Are you into weed? Are you like a pothead or
I might be, yeah, yeah.
are you
I might be.
are you allowed to? Because nurses are like you got to be like registered, don't you? Are you allowed to smoke weed or
That's why she's kind
Um,
of not really.
not really?
yeah, like when I want, like it's different when I'm not working. Like, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I mean, it's probably, yeah. I don't know. It is like a lot of gray area on that subject, I suppose. But
She pleads the fifth.
So is
what?
You
what
plead the Fifth Amendment. You can go silent. You don't have to answer that question.
Yeah, I like the Fifth Amendment. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
you know I stayed on Fremont Street one time at the Four Queens
Hmm.
and it was so loud. I didn't It's so loud on Fremont Street. The Four Queens, it feels like you're in a goddamn concert until like 2 in the morning. Like it was just the craziest thing. Like
Hmm.
they don't have any resort fees, so I thought this is nice. You know, I get in there cheap, but I mean, it was so bad. I just went and watched the bands play for hours because it was like the craziest. I'm old. I'm 51. I'm like, I need to be in bed, by 11. So I'm out. They
Yeah.
do it all night long and shit. Yeah. What kind of things have it surprised you about Vegas? Have you done comedy a lot in Vegas or?
No, it's like actually like seems kind of like difficult to find. I finally like found some stuff that I could go to, but it kind of interferes with jujitsu that I just signed up for. So I'm like, damn. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, my friend's like, you should try like doing it on like online and stuff. But like, I'm kind of awkward in front of the camera. Like, I like the like interaction with people. Like, that's where like
There's
I don't
a,
know when people kind of roast me. I think that's where it's like the funniest.
oh
And you
yeah.
can't just do that on TikTok.
Oh yeah, it's true. I have a friend that runs like a show online on Sundays, but I didn't like the Zoom shows either because you just sit there like for 2 hours and you gotta act like you care, right? I don't really care. I'm just waiting to save my time, and I wasn't even listening, and sometimes I would just make weird faces. It got
Yeah.
awkward, yeah. Like I liked because I spent years doing open mics, and open mics, that's what it's like. You sit there, you might spend there 2 hours to do 5 minutes. People are like, "Why aren't you laughing at my jokes more?" I'm like, I don't know.
Are you supposed to laugh if they're not funny? Like I can't do the pity laugh.
Some people are good. I can laugh. I can do fake laugh. But those are obnoxious laughs. Like,
Yeah, that's like a jesting laugh almost.
yeah. What
Yeah.
happened to that Facebook group? We joined the Facebook group that got dissolved, or did they kick us out?
I was wondering what happened.
I don't know.
What was the name of the group?
I don't
I don't
know.
remember.
Somebody invited me. I said yeah, and now I don't know if it's dissolved or you know. I don't know how it got started.
I thought I got kicked out or something. I was like, are we still on for the like interview or?
I don't know.
And
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, did I get kicked out? Like what?
yeah. I don't know how I got chosen either. I mean, like, yeah. So have you done an open mic yet in Vegas or?
No, I need to do it like ASAP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta go out. You gotta go out there and do it. I think there's a couple of Facebook groups with open mic listings, and you know.
Yeah, I need to get some like Fridays and Saturday, probably just like find the day and then plan work around it.
Do you go to comedy shows or?
I do like to go to comedy shows, yeah. I haven't been in a while. I'm not gonna lie. I've just kind of been like not doing much lately. But yeah, I went and saw Theo Vaughn when he was here, and that was really
Oh,
cool.
how is Theo Von?
Oh, he's fucking funny. Like I was just dying the whole show. Like he's great. And then like he stayed after to meet like all the people. And like
Yeah, I
so I
like
got
when
to
they
meet
do that.
him.
That's the
Yeah.
cool thing.
I got a picture with him. I was like, "What's up? I'm gonna like open for you when I'm a comedian in a year." And he's like, "I love the attitude." Yeah, he
That's
was
cool.
super chill.
That's good.
Yeah,
Is there a club you like in Vegas? What's your favorite club?
club like for drinking
Yeah,
or like comedy.
like drinking. Like,
Oh,
what's your clubbing?
Oddfellows.
Your friends come from out of town. Where do you take them?
Oddfellows.
Oddfellows?
Yep.
That's weird because that's the name of the building we're in.
Is it
We're
really?
in an Oddfellows building. Yes, it's like an old fraternity. They own this building. Yeah.
Wait, that's kind of wild.
Oh, is that a nightclub or?
Yeah, well, like it's probably like a barish club thing. I don't know. I'm not like into like the big like those kind of club.
So what do you do? Like it's 110 degrees out. Is it? But did you feel it rain yesterday or
Yeah, that was nice.
how long did it rain for?
I don't even know, man. I slept through it. It was so lovely. It put me straight to sleep.
That's really fun when it's hot and it's raining. It's almost
Yeah.
it's almost like we're back in Adam and Eve days, you know. We're back out there, you know. when
The
God.
humidity is just a lot, though.
I know. I went to Fresno State and it was like 95 one day. It started raining and it was like the best time ever. I was like, this is just great, you know? It's hot
I
and it's raining. I mean, who has it better than that, you know?
I feel like it's sarcasm right now. I can't tell though. Like,
No, it's not sarcasm. I mean,
okay.
when it's hot, actually, my dad lives in San Diego, so I was kind of afraid that I was gonna come after him, the hurricane. But I
Yeah.
wasn't really scared of the hurricane because if they really wanted to scare us, they would have named it Hillary with two L's. The fact that it only had one L, they weren't trying to scare us too much. They're like, it's not gonna be that bad, you know?
Like she might be a cool girl.
Yeah, she's the cool Hillary. It's not
Yeah.
the it was weird when I saw the name. I'm like, was this really chosen on purpose? Did they really spell Hillary differently as a joke, or who even decides this kind of thing? You know?
Why didn't they like make it a different name either? Why couldn't it be like Hilda? That sounds kind of intense though.
Yeah, I think what they do is they name every hurricane. They started with an A, and they name male, female, male, female. So
So no, you're close. So every year they come up with, they do go in alphabetical order. They start at A. When it is over the ocean, it's a male's name. Once it goes over landfall, it's actually something else. It's
that
actually, they call it like Hillary or whatever. So it's
that
a
sounds
woman's name.
kind of sexist. So
I
Yeah.
think it is. It's funny thing is, I think it's the more destruction it makes.
female
You know?
hurricanes can swim. Damn it, female hurricanes can swim too. You think female hurricanes are scarier than male hurricanes? I've never been in a hurricane.
I don't know. I haven't been in a hurricane either.
I always thought like a small hurricane would be fun, like maybe a level one or a two. It's almost like being on a like being a Disneyland ride or something.
Yeah.
You know, little hurricane.
Just get like an inner tube and float down the street.
Yeah, that would be kind of fun, you know.
Yeah.
That would be kind of fun, you know. I've never been in an area that's been flooded, but I think that's what I would do. I would just float. I would just float down I would like I don't know what I would do, but I think I would take my bed and just float down somewhere.
Not
Smoke.
the bed, man.
I would take all my weed, take my bed, and just float down, smoking my weed, waiting for them to save me. You know what I mean?
I feel like you would need like a banjo just to make it all complete.
I would, but then
Yeah.
banjos are metal; it might get rusted. You know?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, or make a lightning rod.
yeah, yeah. You could get
Yeah,
hit
yeah,
by
yeah.
lightning. Yeah. Do you play an instrument or?
Oh hell no. No, I have no musical ability. I sound like cats on like a fucking fence when I sing.
You don't do the karaoke?
I did karaoke one time in front of like mad random people, strangers,
Mm-hmm.
and I got drunk a little bit to get over my fear. And I fucking tripped over the whole sound system, knocked it all down, going up on stage. Horrific. And then like I still had to sing. And I chose Zombie by Cranberries, which is like the hardest song ever. And I'm not a good singer. Like people were laughing. Like
You
it
know,
was not it.
karaoke's one thing, but that would be a good thing. Any open mic you show up to, knock down the sound system. They'll remember you. You'll get booked, you know. I was at a party in high school. I was so drunk I knocked over the barbecue. That
Did
was
you really?
bad. They were just hitting me, but I was on tequila. I didn't feel anything, but they kept hitting me like, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, you should like anytime you end up at a new open mic, first thing you do is just you knock down the sound system, you know.
Yeah, but I feel it has to be like genuine, like not just like I got trip over that.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like just something you do, you know, like Chevy
Yeah.
Chase. He used to, when he would open up SNL, he would like trip in the beginning, you know. There's an
Yeah.
art to that. You should learn how to trip on. He used to like practice tripping, but I think
I'm pretty clumsy. Like it's no problem to trip. Yeah.
yeah, I would trip. I would trip on stage, except like I'm afraid not getting up, so I
Mm.
wouldn't. I wouldn't trip. I would do anything for a laugh, but trip on stage. So have you been on stage a lot, or did
No, no, not a lot. Yeah. No,
did?
I'm just delusional and I'm like, okay, I'll be fine.
Hey, you're not more any more delusional than most of the people I know doing comedy. So, did you see comedy when you were in Europe, or did you see
Yeah,
comedy?
when I was in England, I went to Oxford so I could see Mark Simmons because I saw like one of his skits on Facebook and I was like, oh, that's funny. I want to go see him.
Oh, how was that?
He was pretty good. He does like one-liners though, and like I'm kind of too slow for the one-liners. Yeah. So like he's
You-
funny, but
Oh, you're
my kind not my type of comedy.
so
I like more like the stories or like just like I don't know, yeah.
you mean too slow with the English accent, like?
No, no, mentally I'm too slow to like understand them.
Are you serious? That's not good. I mean, you're a nurse. Like, I mean, shouldn't you at least like, you know what what
Oh
about?
yeah, I'm great with that stuff, but like those like one-liner like little like quips, no.
Do you gotta ask people about the joke, or
I'm not asking no one about the joke, man. I'm not getting roasted.
let me tell you about my new joke. So,
Mm.
I'm
Yeah.
bilingual. Spanish was my first language. In fact, my
Mhm.
first word was Taco Tuesday. In fact, try and guess what day of the week I said it. It was on Tuesday. That's my
Oh
new
my.
that's my new joke. What do you
Oh my
what do you think of
god.
that?
It's pretty I kind of like it.
You
Yeah.
see? It's easy to
Yeah.
understand.
I don't know how I didn't think Tuesday. Yeah.
Taco Tuesday was my first word in Spanish. Yeah. People always ask me, they're like, tell me a joke. So I decided to come up with a clean joke I can tell everybody. When people
Ah.
ask me, tell me a joke, I'll be like, well, I'm bilingual. Um, my first language was Spanish, and my first word was Taco Tuesday. It got
Do they
laughs.
always laugh?
I did it on Friday. It got laughs, so it did get laughs. But I don't know here. And the thing is, people don't understand how long it takes you to come up with something like that. I just didn't say Taco Tuesday. I mean, I played with a couple. At first, I think,
Hmm.
I think my first word was Taco Bell, but that wasn't funny. But then I thought, why not come up with something? And it took me. I played with a couple taco words, and Taco Tuesday was it. You know, and people don't realize how long it takes you just to clean up one joke, make it perfect. It took me hours.
You should add a tag to it. Your tag should be, yeah, my second phrase was Margarita Mondays. I'm just helping. This is what I do. This is what I get paid the big bucks for.
Wet burrito
I'm just
Wednesdays.
telling you.
Wet burrito,
Yeah, wet burrito, WAP Wednesdays.
fried chicken Friday.
Oh yeah.
But
I don't
taco,
know. You guys are kind of making me a little hungry now.
I know. What about the food in Vegas? How is it out there?
Oh,
It's
it's so good
delicious.
out here.
You know the first place I go to eat when I hit Vegas? This is
Where?
embarrassing. It's Fat Burger. I, have you been a Fat Burger? You never
No.
been?
They have a new sauce. They have a new sauce, and they're only trying it out in certain markets. I just read about it. That's a
Hmm.
CBD infused sauce.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know if it's barbecue or mayo or what it is. I forget what they were infusing, but they're trying it in certain test markets. CBD infused stuff to put on their fat burgers.
Their onion rings suck though.
That's what about their fries? Do they have fries?
Oh yeah, they got fries. Yeah, there used to be a lot of Fat Burgers. There used to be a big one right on the strip, but I think it got closed down because it was
Mm.
fat. They canceled it.
It's
They
fat.
decided fat was just a word you can't use anymore. Over,
No.
they call it overweight burger now. It's overweight burger.
Voluptuous burger.
Voluptuous burger,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
curvy burger.
What's the
That's why I'm here.
what's the other place? There's one place where they have the little burgers from New Jersey. I forget.
Oh, White Castle.
White Castle is the other place I like.
Oh,
Yeah,
You like White Castle?
I fucking love White Castle,
You're from that
especially
area,
after like
right?
Illinois.
yeah.
It's like Illinois and
I
stuff.
always thought White Castle was better. Like it's pretty good, White Castle.
They're like little burger bumps. You go and do a
Yeah.
couple, and then the burgers.
Yeah, like after you're drinking, like just eat a couple of them that save your life, man.
They save your life. They've saved mine.
But this is my favorite restaurant is McDonald's though. I mean, they got the
Mm.
best McDonald's ever.
She's like, no, you lost me there, bud. Sorry. All right, so let's hear the
No.
Yelp review from this one. Go ahead.
Okay.
Tell us what's up with McDonald's and you.
You don't like
Dude,
McDonald's?
No, I just, ever since it took me out in Bali with food poisoning, I just don't
Yeah,
feel the
there you
same.
go. That's all it takes.
Well, it's
It's
Bali. You know, you're not.
My kid will not eat McDonald's
Mm.
because he projectile vomited like two things twice of fries, and it was both in the middle of the night. He like ate his dinner, and like an hour later, he's like,
I think God was just punishing you for eating McDonald's in Bali. You're not supposed to go to Bali to eat McDonald's. God was just
I
gonna
mean-
tell you, no, 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 don't ever do this again.
My friend's like, no, don't eat the street food. You're gonna get sick. I'm like, okay. And then she's like, it's like late at night. We're hungry, so we DoorDash McDonald's. Like,
do both of you drink alcohol at all?
she did not. No, she doesn't drink.
No, you. Do you drink, and
Yeah.
does Chris drink?
Oh,
I do sometimes.
Okay, you drink
yeah.
sometimes. Chris doesn't. Yeah, because that's like if you drink and you get sick off something, you never
Yeah.
drink that drink again. Like somebody goes,
Mhm.
oh, the night I drink tequila, I won't drink tequila, or I won't drink whiskey, or I won't drink whatever it is.
Exactly.
Mine was root beer schnapps. Never again.
I don't think I even would one time.
Oh, it tasted good. If it was cold, it
Did
went
it?
down smooth, and it was a cold night. Yeah, no, it warmed you up. It was
Oh yeah,
tasty.
I've gotten sick over peppermint schnapps before
There you go.
because you don't even think it's like alcohol. You're just downing it like it's candy and stuff.
And it's sweet.
Yeah, but people don't understand. You're in a third world country. You're not drinking the water, so when you're out there, you're basically drinking beer, or even Coke because you're not touching the water. So a lot of the times people drink beer like it's the water because you can't touch it. What other things have you gotten sick anywhere else? Or
We're talking about getting sick.
where other places? Did you eat any tiger in Bali? What kind of weird things have you eaten?
I don't know if I've eaten some like that much of weird things. Like I have
Tiger claw.
I have a very sensitive tummy.
Well, you're a nurse. How's that even possible? I mean, like,
Having a sensitive tummy? What do you mean?
don't you see like gross stuff all the time when you're a nurse?
Yeah, it can still make me nauseous, man.
Oh, but you're not in the
Human.
ER, right? You're not an ER nurse. You're just a regular nurse.
I'm kind of like in an ER area a little bit.
Oh yeah. Were you
Yeah.
there? Were you there when they brought in Tupac or? Oh no, that was way before your time.
Yeah,
That was a
that was
couple
before my
years
time.
before. Yeah, you're on it, man.
And like if I was there, I don't think I could tell you because of like hippo or whatever,
Hippo rules.
Not hippo.
Not hippo. Not hippo rules.
The hungry hippo.
Hungry hippo.
Hungry hippos coming at you.
Stop.
Ah,
You're making me laugh. That's
that's
cool.
funny. So, do you like Vegas? Did you always want to live in Vegas, or
No, I actually never thought of moving here, like ever.
were you like on a connecting flight and you saw the
No,
slot
no.
machines at the airport and you said, "I'm staying"?
No, and my best friend's little brother, he lives out here. He moved here like 5 years ago. And like I went and visited him with her last year, and then I was like, what if I moved here? And then I moved here. Yeah.
I was in Vegas for Christmas, so I mean, a lot of people think I should go to hell for being in Vegas for Christmas, but
Why is that?
because it's Christmas, you're not supposed to go to Vegas for Christmas.
I think it's a perfectly acceptable location for
I
Christmas.
think so. I've been there a bunch of times for Christmas. It's the best place for Christmas and stuff.
Yeah.
It
I
was
see no
fun.
problem.
It was fun. So did you go see Taylor Swift or
No, I'm not a Swiftie.
You're not a
No.
Swiffy.
is she coming to
No.
Vegas or has she been there already?
I couldn't even tell you.
Uh,
Yeah. I don't even follow her on like the
you're
Instagram,
not a
so
Raider fan, are you?
Raider.
Are you like a Raider fan or
Oh, that's like the basketball team, right?
no, that's the football
Oh,
team. That's the football
You're
team.
doing well though.
yeah, man, I'm a fan.
Now we're going to the speed round. This is where the points double and the money gets big. All right, here we go. Your next question.
It's good you're not a sports fan in Vegas because you start betting on sports. That's the worst.
No, I don't bet, man, because I'm a loser. So like,
I,
I don't like losing money.
yeah, I've never gone into the
Mm.
poker tables. I've always been afraid to
No, I
join.
put like $5 in like the slot machine too. I lose it in like 30 seconds. I don't understand it.
Well, you got to look for the right slot machine. That's the trick.
That's what I try to do. I'm like, ooh, this one's like calling to me. This one looks cool, and then it's like, no.
I
Yeah.
always look for the
Money.
old ladies that have the big, huge bucket that just expended their last nickel or whatever into the machine, and then you go right up behind them and
Oh.
snag their machine and win the million. But that's when they
Oh.
had when you put money into a machine. I realized I went to go play the slots. They don't put coins in it.
They don't put coins in there. Everything is electronic and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Everything's electronic. Everything. And that's one of the things I don't like. I don't like that we're losing money. I like using money. I like dollar. I like paper money. I don't think that. I don't think everything we buy people should know about. I like the
Yeah.
mystery about like. If I go to McDonald's, people are gonna be judging me. Like they're gonna see how much I go to McDonald's too. They're gonna judge me for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you
Probably not.
do you use
But
like paper money at all or?
I'm not. I'm not a paper money person because like it's hard to keep track of for me.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah,
what?
but
It's so easy to spend it.
but there's like a freedom about having money. There's a freedom, like nobody's judging you all the time.
Yeah, no, that's true. No, I agree with that part of it.
So what's new? Have you seen that sphere thingy or what is that thing?
What? Oh, the ball thing.
Yeah, that big ball thing. What is that thing?
I don't even know. I should know. I'm like terrible. I'm not gonna lie, man. I actually haven't gone down to the strip to see it.
What do you do? Like, do you live by the strip or
No, I live like 15 minutes from the strip.
are you like in Henderson or
No, I'm in Summerlin.
Summerland?
Yeah,
That sounds like a beautiful name, Summerland.
right? It's
Sounds like,
nice. Yeah, I like to go hiking and stuff. Yeah, I don't really go down to the strip too often. I kind of took a hiatus on drinking
oh
past
yeah.
couple weeks.
They don't give you free alcohol anymore, do they? Like at the casinos or did they ever give you free alcohol for playing or was this that just a myth?
If they did, I was not around for it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
because
not sure. I've never heard that. I kind of live under a rock sometimes, so I might not be the one to know.
well, as long as it's not a rock you can smoke, that's okay. As long as
Another PSA from the Junkyard Rat Show.
Junkyard Rat. Have you been in San Francisco?
Keeping people alive since what time is it?
I don't know. Is that watch even working?
We've been keeping people alive since
Oh my god.
1:44 a.m. or p.m.
We're near Twitter headquarters, like X headquarters. We're not. We're not near Twitter headquarters
We're near
anymore.
X.
We're near X headquarters and stuff. So you're learning jujitsu?
I am. I just did week number 2.
How's that going?
It's going pretty cool. I really like it. It's definitely a workout.
Do you like hitting people or
Um, do I like what?
do you like fighting or
I kind of wanted to like learn self-defense.
they don't have you fighting with people yet, do they? Or is that
No, we kind of be fighting a little bit, and I mean, it is pretty cool. Yeah, because that's like the best part of the workout, like where you like work the most, and it's kind of fun to try to like get away too. I'm pretty good at like squirming away.
Oh yeah, because they are you gonna be like a tournament? Are you trying to like become really good at it, or is this like a something you do for protection or a hobby or?
It's just is a hobby now because it's something I've always wanted to do. So it's like I was like, Las Vegas seems like a cool place to try it. So it's gonna help me get in great shape, help with self-defense, which I should have done like long time ago. um, yeah.
Do you like have a stare down like before you're gonna fight? Because you don't have that look like you don't seem to like look like I'm gonna stare you down and beat you up. Let me see your stare down like I'm coming
Okay.
for you look.
Hang on. Okay.
Okay,
Give me a
hold on,
second.
hold on, hold on. Sorry, I was just doing something and it's. I'm
Give
sorry.
me a second.
Good. There's your stare down.
That
I
is
don't.
scary. That is scary. Like, what did you do in New York? What was your, were you a nurse in New York too?
I
Or
was, yeah. 5 years now.
5 years you've been a nurse?
Yeah.
Did you go to like a nursing college or?
Yeah, I went to, well, originally I went to University of South Carolina.
Oh, you were a
Um,
Gamecock.
I thank you for knowing. Yeah, I'm impressed right now.
Give
I
it up for
must,
the Cox,
I know
everybody.
everything about college because I'm a sports fan. Sports fans can tell you everything about your college. You'll be surprised.
Yeah, no, you're right. And I have a shirt too that says Cox on it, and like I wear it around here. Nobody knows about the Gamecocks, and it's
They just
so
like
funny.
they like your T-shirt for some reason. They're like, I really like that.
No, they just look. They're like, she wearing that? Like, and I'm like, yep. Just nonchalant, like just walking down the street.
It's Vegas. I mean,
Yeah.
it's Vegas.
Well, I be in the like non-touristy areas. Like contrary to popular belief, we don't all live on the strip.
I've seen some of the non-touristy casinos and stuff.
Casino though, that like local don't be going to the
No,
casino unless you're working or maybe have gambling addiction.
I got bored. I was there for like 5 days. I got bored.
Mhm.
So I started riding the city buses because I wanted to see what Vegas really looks like. And there's some casinos, I swear to God, I don't even know how they're still around. It looked like something that probably was gone 30 years ago, but it's still making money. There's casinos hidden in Vegas like nobody really it's like they're just for the people who live there and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so two things. One, you're making me want to try riding the buses now. And number two, have you heard about like the underground people?
Oh yeah, there's a whole underground area too for Vegas, isn't there?
Yeah, man, I've heard about it and I'm just like, has anyone been there? If they had like and come back, like,
I think Paul has. I think
Yeah.
I think Paul has. I think he does that. He does that once a year. He goes to the underground. He lives in a cave somewhere. I don't know where it is, but he lives in a cave in San Francisco.
Where all the other bears are in the cash
Oh
trap.
yeah, he lives.
Stop! Stop this! I'm writing your jokes. I'm writing this. I should be getting paid extra.
That's true.
Wow.
That is
Man.
true.
I barely made it through that one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. I had to rest on it. Get it? Hibernation bear.
Have you
Bear.
done any tours? Have you done the Vegas tours or?
A tour?
Yeah, I was gonna do one, but they're really expensive. I was like,
Oh, you mean
I'm
like
not.
Hoover Dam and stuff, or what?
no, I was gonna do like the Ma Vegas tour one time, but it was like $100 or something.
I'm not a tour person, honestly, too often. Yeah.
When you go out, what do you do? What's your thing?
Like go out in Vegas, you mean? Or
Yeah, I mean, because you're there, right? When in Rome, what do you do?
I like to go hiking, and I do like to go out and drink with friends. Yeah.
Do you
Like
go
I
to
like
Red
to go.
Rocks or you go hiking in Red Rock or
I like to go to Lone Mountain.
have you been to Red Rock or
I have been. It's pretty cool there.
I got stuck there. I was
How did
at
you
a,
get stuck there?
I was at a weed event in Red Rock, which is really stupid because it was at a High Times Cup. But
Uh-huh.
Red Rock is like an Indian reservation, which falls under the federal statutes. So you're not allowed to smoke weed anyway. But you're having a weed event in a area you can't even smoke weed. So, but it was so windy they canceled the second day because it got so windy they couldn't do it. But yeah,
I haven't. Wait, so you can't smoke weed there?
no, because it's like it's a Indian reservation which is still under the national. It's still under federal law. The federal law doesn't
Oh,
allow you to smoke marijuana or sell it.
right.
So in
Federal law says it's dangerous.
yeah, so the Indian reservations are still under federal law, so they can't go into the marijuana business yet.
Not yet.
Wait, that's super fucked up.
It is fucked up. We gotta stop that. So
Yeah, that's.
did you go to a lot of football games in South Carolina? Or?
I did go to the football games. Yeah, like whenever I got the lottery and won the tickets. Yeah,
They have a
like the
lottery
shootout.
for that, or
Yeah, yeah. Cause man, everybody wants to go to those games. They're amazing.
did you bring your own beer, or were you allowed to walk in with a 12 pack, or
I was 18, but I had a fake ID.
oh, were you really?
Yeah,
Damn. Was it from
yeah.
South Carolina, or was your fake ID from another state?
It was a Pennsylvania one. You know those Lime scooters?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like how you can like rent those like little like stand-up scooters and shit.
Oh yeah, they got yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, well, in 2015, they thought that that would be a good idea with mopeds. Um, so like the college campus had those. Like you just scan the QR code, rent the moped, like no helmet, nothing.
Yeah, they got them here. You can rent mopeds here. But
Really,
but I'm not sure you can do without a driver's license. You might be able to. But yeah,
they
they
got they got rid of it on the college campus, but like I was able to rent one and then like go to like Western Union and
yeah, they
wire money to China to get a fake ID.
oh yeah. No, they got them. They got those scooters. You can rent those scooters everywhere here. They got them in Vegas too, don't they? Or
No,
no,
no.
you can't rent those scooters. Yeah, they got them everywhere here. They
They
got
haven't, yeah, not here. They would not last long.
oh yeah, people will probably steal them and stuff.
Or throw them in like the like Bellagio like fountain and shit.
I would. What casino do you hate? Is there a casino you just can't stand? Like you're like this is the stupidest place ever.
Probably the El Cortez on Fremont.
What don't you like about the El Cortez?
It's just like
It's
kind
old,
of
isn't it?
grimy.
It's been around since like the 50s.
I don't know. It's just like I don't like it. Give
Tell
me
me what
bad
you don't
vibes.
like about it, but you gotta tell me something, right?
Yeah, like I had a bad experience there, so that made me like leave a sour taste. So I know it's not the El Cortez itself, but in my brain, I'm like, fuck that place. Just like when I went to Chicago, like I twisted the fuck out of my ankle. It was my fault, but now I'm like, fuck Chicago.
That's crazy.
I
So
know.
you won't go back to Chicago because you twisted your ankle?
I mean, I would probably go back, but I'm like, fuck Chicago. Also, their pizza is not shit.
Yeah. I don't know if there's one casino. Actually, the one casino I really hate is the Tropicana.
What did the Tropicana do?
The Tropicana, I got booted out of the Tropicana. They were having some mafia improv type show where you would go in and they would act like there's mafia people everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They would be dressed up like 50s or 30s mafia people. And as a joke, I told one of the guys, I'm like, hey, you got any cocaine? So this guy told security on me, right? He
Oh,
was an actor dressed up. He told security on me.
too bad.
Security came. They they got my name down. They're like, oh, well, you got to go now. So yeah, I got thrown out of the Tropicana. But now you know what? I want to. Now the Tropicana is being torn down to build the stadium for the Oakland A's, right? So
I think you're right. Yeah.
I want to tell the Tropicana guy who got me booted out of there, fuck you, you're out of a job. And that's what you get for booting me out, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's his fault.
It's his fault. And you know who else booted me out of their place? Take a guess.
Where?
Huh? The Oakland
Where?
A's. The Oakland A's booted me out of their
Oh,
stadium for smoking weed. And I want to tell that security people, the Oakland A's security people, fuck you, you're out of a job, fool. Both of them. I mean, is it better than that? They just kind of, they ruin each other out, you know. Two security people out of a jobs. Now, they were cool with me. Maybe they would still have a job, you know. People
yeah,
would go to
but they
the,
weren't. So
yeah,
karma.
it's karma, damn it.
Yeah.
It's karma. Are you falling asleep or are you
I'm
like,
kind of falling asleep. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting like,
are you
holy
falling
moly, I need
asleep?
to go to
What
bed.
time do you got to be to, are you working at midnight or
7.
7 p.m.? Damn.
Yeah, yeah. So I might actually go to sleep soon. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to, you can do it. You can stay on if you want. It's okay. But if you need to
Okay.
if you need to go to sleep, it's fine. 7 p.m.
What
Damn.
are we going to do? Watch or
Yeah.
sleep on the podcast?
Yeah, people do
It's
that.
called The Creeper Show.
People do that. I won't.
Oh, yeah. No, I need silence to sleep. I don't think I
There
can
are
do it
there
now.
are people who like you pay to watch them sleep. It's really weird. I don't know why.
How do I get into that business? Like, how much do people pay?
I don't know, but it's called OnlyFans. Or you get a webcam, right? You get a webcam.
You got to dress up like a hamster,
You
but
get a
yeah, that's
webcam.
cool.
You get a webcam. You sign up for a webcam, and then you just sleep, and people are like, oh, "I'm gonna give you money because you're not snoring, and it's cute," you know.
I might, yeah, I might snore though sometimes a little bit.
Yeah. Dress up like a hamster, put yourself in a large cage with a lot of cedar chips at the bottom. Big money.
You know,
Big money.
I used to have hamsters when I was a kid, and my hamster ate. My hamster got pregnant, had babies, and ate all the babies. You
Oh
know,
my God.
and I was afraid for years that my mom was gonna eat me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that would be pretty traumatizing. Yeah.
I know. That's one of my other jokes.
I've gotten up in the middle of the night and eaten food and like next morning feel real guilty. I think I'd feel really guilty if I woke up and go, "Where's the kids?" Oh, that's right.
You ate your kid. You got a lot of kids
I
too.
knew I shouldn't have smoked that joint
I don't
before
know
I
if
went
you
to
could eat
bed.
all your kids. You got a
That's
bunch of
She
them.
ate every last kid. Like, she didn't save
I
one.
don't
She ate
know.
all of them. She had like 5 of them. She ate it all.
Oh my
And
God.
I got really afraid of my mom. I would look at her what?
I
Especially around
guess
dinner time when she was hungry.
Yeah, what's
I
for
guess at
dinner?
least she didn't play favoritism.
I have an older brother that I think she liked him better, so that really scared me.
Oh, I meant the hamster though.
Oh, I thought you,
She's worried about the hamsters.
I got an older brother. What about, yeah, I don't know. It was really weird. People told me that could happen, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I see on Facebook like every like posts about hamsters, and you go to the comments and there's just hella traumatizing hamster stories. Like everybody has one.
Hamsters are the worst.
They seem it. Like if you want to fuck up your kid, get him a hamster. Give
Yeah.
you-
That's why I used to be Junkyard Hamster, but nobody really likes hamsters, so I was Junkyard Rat instead. But people don't like
Yeah,
rats. People don't like rats. People complain about rats in their houses.
they do. But rats are so smart.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, rats are cool.
I'm a water rat too. I'm a water rat. Um, I was
I don't
born.
know what that means, but
I
that's
was born the
cool.
year of the rats in the Chinese.
Oh, the Lunar New Year.
Yeah, and I was born a water rat, meaning I fall in the water rat category, and
Mm.
it makes sense because wherever I lived, there was running water. You know, there was running water. I've always been around water, running water. See, these jokes are
Yeah.
great, aren't they?
A plus.
Water off a duck.
That's right. So what you
But
got?
on that note, I think I'm gonna go to bed. I truly appreciate you for allowing me to be on your podcast.
Thanks for being on, Gabby.
Yeah, you're pretty cool.
I'm quite sure Paul's gonna get to know you in the hospital soon when he has an
Oh,
accident.
perfect.
What hospital are you in case we get sick in
Oh,
Vegas? We go ask for
oh,
you.
I'm not saying nothing on that, man.
No, I don't blame you. Hey, Gabby, give us any plugs, socials, or anything you got up and coming. Let us know what you got going on, or just plead the fifth and move forward.
Yeah, my Instagram is at GABFRIEB. If anyone, yeah, I don't post a lot, but
And start performing in Vegas so we can come out and be
Yeah.
on the wall and check you out.
yeah, no, I actually have a plan. I don't really want to share it yet until I bring it into fruition. But just yeah, it's
So is Gabby short for something or?
Gabrielle.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's a good name. I think
yeah,
you're the first Gabrielle on this show, and so
hell yeah.
I mean it's good to be number one. You know,
Oh, always.
people remember number one.
You're right about that.
Well, thanks for
Well,
being
thank
on,
you.
Gabby.
Thank you so much. Have a lovely day.
Thank you. You too. Have fun in Vegas.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, there's Gabrielle Friebis, everybody. All right, okay. So I'm on mute, but that's okay. Right on. She was pretty fun,
I think so. She was a great guest and stuff.
right?
Yeah, somebody signed me up for a Vegas like a comedy group, and I posted that I got this podcast. Who wants to be on? And Gabby said she would be on.
Right.
And then the next thing you know, I don't know if the group disappeared or what happened to it. But you know what I say? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
That's
So
what they say, right?
that group probably stays in Vegas and it disappeared everywhere else. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good to meet people in Vegas, you know, because I always go to Vegas. That's like my go-to place. When I want to go hide from family, I go to Vegas because I don't got any family in Vegas. So, you know, where do you go when you want to go hide places?
What, in Vegas?
Where do you go hide in Vegas? You go to Vegas too, don't you?
I've gone to Vegas a few times. I don't really go hide. I usually just, depending on who I'm with and what I'm doing, usually there's some agenda. Either there's some event, or we're hanging out near some casino. I've gone where you walk down the strip and gone into every casino and thrown a coin or yes, now tap a card. You know, I've done all those.
The first time I was in Las Vegas was a couple of weeks after Tupac got killed.
Really?
Yeah, I was down there. Kind of sad now I think about it, but it's weird. Yeah, I was weird down there and stuff. You know, I think that's why I always feel connected. Like, I always wonder who killed Tupac. I'm always into the Tupac conspiracy. I was watching the Johnny Depp and his
Oh,
wife.
the Amber Heard thing on Netflix?
Yeah, I was watching that.
What do you think about that crazy relationship?
The thing about it, and the thing that really struck me about it, is those two. Don't they feel like they're still in love though? Isn't there like when you heard at first when they talk about how they first got together, didn't you feel like there was something there, that something deep inside that?
What, that was normal or was messed up?
No, that they kind of still are in love with each other when they
Oh,
first.
like there's somehow still, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, because when they started talking in the beginning, they're talking about how they first got together, and you felt like there was something there, you know.
Well, it's sad, right? Isn't it sad? Isn't it sad that
It's sad, but it's sad how it turned. It took a crazy turn, you know.
right.
And it turns out this day of age, everybody's like trying to, I think the reason why they didn't like Amber Heard is because they're like, look it, you didn't have to marry Johnny Depp, You could have married some other dude, You had your own career. I think that's why they didn't feel bad for her because they felt like, well, you didn't have to be there. You didn't have to do all that.
Right. No, I get it. I get it. Okay, so when love is lost, it's tragic,
Yeah.
right? It's sad. But once love is lost, it's lost, right, bro? I mean, once you've been jilted or cheated on or somebody said the wrong thing, there's no going back, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I forgive people, but in love, sometimes you can't really forgive them. You just got to go, sorry, I got to move on.
I know this sounds crazy, but I think those two might be back together. I don't know why. I'm a good.
So did you read the last thing about who got what, like who won and how much they won, and then what they settled on?
Yeah, I'm a.
It was like he won basically most of it. He won like $15 million in damages.
Mm-hmm.
She won in a countersuit $3 million in damages, but then they settled out of court for her to pay him $1 million.
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing because you don't hear about the divorce. I mean, where's the divorce settlement?
I think he's one of the guys that owns his own island. You don't hear shit about him.
Yeah, that's the weird thing is that they sued for this, but it seems like these people were rich anyway. So it's like suing each other for $1. There's a point where we're just gonna sue each other for $1, just to prove in court that I can do it to you. I don't think it was about the money.
That was definitely just I think that was all because of I think somebody wanted to say they won.
What really pissed me off was those people ruined that motherfucking movie, man. The Puerto Rican movie. Did you see that?
Which Puerto Rican movie?
Johnny Depp was a journalist in Puerto Rico. That's when they met. And they ruined that fucking movie, and now they ruined their fucking marriage. Yeah, that's the thing is like, yeah, some women think they have the right to hit men, and you can't do shit about it. I had a friend like that who just decked me one day.
A girl?
Yeah, she just decked me. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Well, they're like, oh, yeah, you're just a guy. You can take this. And it's like, yeah, because I'm a big boy. I've had people do that to me too. And
yeah,
you don't need, yeah. And nowadays, you can't even, like, take their hands. If they're trying to strike you, you can't even, like, grab them before they hit you.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, oh, what did you do? You just tried to hurt me. What do you mean? You just tried to hit me.
So I understand that. I could tell, like, there was something really messed up about it. And those people were cheating for years. I mean, anytime we're talking about Hollywood marriages, we don't have to we know they were cheating, but I'm telling you, when I first saw because they were in the middle of this court case, but then you heard them talk about how they met each other and the way, I mean, they could be good actors. That's the other thing. People don't understand. Johnny Depp has a weird voice. He just has a way of talking you into shit.
He's hypnotizing.
Yeah, he has a voice like, oh, it sounds like maybe he should have been a singer instead. Hello.
Well, he plays rock guitar and he's in his own band.
Yeah, but I think that was the main thing. Like, I didn't really watch that court case because I thought it was weird, but at the end, it wasn't really about money. What she did was fucked up. You wrote this article. You were trying to get all these people they want to all be a victim at this point. It's like, what you got into a marriage. It was a bad marriage. Get out of it, she has a kid, but it's not even with him, is it? It's like,
no, I don't, does she have a kid? Oh yeah, no, wait. No, they don't. They don't have a kid.
They don't have a kid.
I don't even think she has a kid.
No,
now.
I think she has a child. Yeah.
Does she?
Yeah.
And I keep wanting to
I
call her
think it
Amber
was.
Turd because of that thing.
Oh yeah, Amber too. But the truth, Amber is not that great of an actress. Like, there's like 100 million blonde women in LA that could be Amber, you know. But I think people went after her. But at the end, like, yeah, it was the whole thing. It was kind of messed up. Like, do I think Johnny Depp did shit? I think it was all fucked up. But what struck me is like, yeah, it was like everybody piled on, and like at the end, who cares? Who the fuck cares? But yeah, it's like people have rights, you know, and people have a right. People.
Oh yeah, you're right. She is the only child, one baby daughter. Una Page. So yes, she does have a child.
I think it was afterwards too.
I would show, but that's kind of like, but
Yeah.
that's her and her child. So her child's a baby.
Yeah.
I don't need to show it. You guys don't need, otherwise it's
Yeah,
creepy.
but yeah, it's that's the whole thing. So at the end, I mean, yeah, she lost. It was 50 million. She lost at first, but
No, it's 15, and then she was gonna win 3 from him, but she was gonna have to pay 15 to him. But then they ended up settling after for her just to pay him $1 million.
and who pays the court costs? Somebody's got to pay the.
Oh yeah, it's usually whoever loses. So I bet you they split the court cost.
Yeah, they got to pay the lawyers. These are
Oh
expensive
yeah, those
lawyers.
expensive lawyers, everything. But you know how much? Well, I was gonna say how much publicity, but it was all negative. Even like the thing they did on Netflix, did they have to get their okay?
I don't think so. I think that was all like from the court, you know.
By the way, thanks for live listeners on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Africa TV. Wow, you guys are lining up for us. This is the Junkyard Rat Show every Monday here from 1 to 3 p.m.
This
PST.
This is the greatest podcast ever known, you know.
It's definitely the best and the greatest podcast here at the studio from 1 to 3 every Monday.
I saw the Barbie movie twice.
You saw the Barbie movie twice. Why?
Because I couldn't believe what I saw the first time.
You couldn't believe
I
what
was
you saw
kinda
the first.
stunned.
What did you see the first?
I was
Was it
kinda-
really good? Were you saying it was good?
I don't know. It was
What do you mean you don't know?
it was different. Like, I'm afraid to talk about the Barbie movie.
How much? Okay, how much does it cost to go see a movie now, or do you have a pass?
I have the AMC movie pass.
So you pay so much a year?
I pay like 25 a month. I can see 3 movies a week.
Okay. So
But I gotta go to the Metreon or the Kabuki or the one in Emeryville.
those are all pretty cool. I like the Kabuki. That's the old
yeah.
man.
The Emeryville sucks because they don't have the recliner chairs. But yeah, I saw the Barbie. It's really nice. It looks really nice. But then it got weird. You know, Ken ended up in the real world and he's reading books about the patriarchy and now the Barbie land. Now the Kens are in charge of the Barbie land.
Oh my god! So it's like totally what do you want to call it? Updated to whatever's going on. Here's the images from Barbie.
Yeah, so men try and take over the Barbie land, and the Barbies, they're like, fuck no, we're getting Barbie land back. Barbie land is run by women, and it just, after a while, you felt like, am I really watching a movie about damn toys at this point? You know, like, or is there something else going on?
Okay, so then you're watching it the first time thinking, okay, I can't believe I'm watching this, but at least I have the stupid movie pass, and it's only $25 a month. I get to watch this movie.
I mean,
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Why the hell did you go back the second time? I don't get it.
Because I feel like movies
And
like
what is it called? Barbie what?
Barbie,
No, Barbieville? Barbie what?
Barbie land.
Barbie Land.
But I feel like movies like Barbie that you have to watch them more than once because everybody's talking about Barbie, and as a comedian you have to be able to talk about Barbie. Well, I'm thinking about the third. If I go for the third time, I'm doing it on mushrooms. You know,
Right.
I want to see the beautiful pink colors, but I
So
didn't.
here's Barbie Land, everybody. This is Barbie Land.
It's a beautiful place. It is a beautiful place. You know, I mean, who would want to live there?
Everything's pink. Of
Yeah.
course, everything's pink.
And
Oh my
it
gosh.
kind of broke me up when the Kens lost power, you know. I mean,
The
it's
Kens lost power over because the Barbies control
yeah.
the.
I know it's wrong as a man to admit that, but I was kind of happy when the Kens were in control. I was kind of happy for the Kens, but it wasn't only about the Kens. I think the Kens and the Barbies should have shared control. The Kens decided to change the Constitution, and
What? So
I
it's getting political on Barbie?
it's all fucking political.
What the hell?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Why do you think I
No.
went in to see
Oh,
it?
oh my gosh.
They wanted to change the Constitution, you know. And it's like, oh, come on, you know.
And it's not the. Is it the real Constitution or is it the Barbie Constitution?
It's the Barbie
Of
Constitution.
course it is.
It's
No.
Barbie land,
It's
you know.
Barbie land.
It's Barbie land.
Because they have their own constitution. What are they trying to change? Wait.
Well, no,
Who's right? Because
the Barbies
don't do a spoiler alert.
the Barbies were in charge, you
Right.
know. They had a female president,
Right.
and then at one point the female president is just cooking hot dogs for the Kens, you know.
Okay.
And that got real bad. Like, oh, we can't have the president cooking hot dogs for the Kens, you know.
Here, I'm gonna put Barbie Land over your shoulder. Here, there you go. Guys.
Yeah, you know. I never owned a Barbie. I never understood they were that much fun, you know. But
Right.
But you know, they were in Venice Beach. See, that's up my alley. I used to live near Venice Beach back in the days. So yeah, so I went to see it a second time because I'm like I couldn't believe what I just saw, you know.
You can believe it. So, how much later? I mean, was it a day, a
I
week?
think it was the next day.
You think it was the next day?
But I didn't
You were
I didn't
hooked. What
I
the
didn't
heck,
I
dude?
didn't you know the funny I got a story about the director. The director, like
Okay, tell us about the director.
Um,
What's his name?
well no, it's her. It's Greta Gerwin, you know.
Okay.
And my friend Vaya told me that his wife went to high school with her in Sacramento, right? So, on stage Friday night at Kells, one of the female comedians said
Greta
that
Gerwig?
Gerwig, yeah, on stage
Which one is it? This one or this one?
Greta Gerwig, the blonde.
The blonde. Okay, sorry. I want to make
That's
sure
her
I
right
get the right
there.
person.
That's the director, right?
All right.
So on Friday at Kells, one of the female comedians said she went to college with Greta Gerwig.
Okay.
So we got high school and college, you know.
Right.
See, but I gotta say I'm not really surprised because she grew up in Sacramento. So of course you grew up in Sacramento, you're gonna make a shitty Barbie movie, you know, because you grew up in Sacramento.
Right.
There's nothing fun about Sacramento. There's nothing beautiful about Sacramento. There's no pink castles in Sacramento. You know what I mean?
What else has she directed? She only directed this movie? What else
I
has
know
she directed?
she's directed a bunch of movies. She directed
But why was this one? Why? Oh, just because the funny story is that somebody knows her. Oh, okay.
That's a funny story that, you know, of course it was a private high school she went to, a Catholic school, you know.
Right.
And I guess she went to an all female college. I know they still had all female colleges. Well, I would have tried to go there too, you know. But she went to an all female college and stuff. You know what I mean? So I liked the movie. I mean, it was great. I learned a lot about Barbies. There's a lot of fucking Kens, you know.
Right.
John Cena's in it. I'm wearing my John
Oh,
Cena.
I see you got
t-
your John Cena shirt. Is that why you're sporting it? You
John-
can't let that movie go. Is he Ken?
Of course, there's like 20 Kens.
Oh,
That's
there's
another.
because all the guys are Kens and all the girls are Barbies.
Yeah, I don't know the history of Barbie. That's another reason I had to go back because I had to keep track of what was what. You know, they had pregnant Barbie. They had a Barbie that was pregnant. She was a friend.
So they represent every Barbie that's ever been sold.
They had a pregnant Barbie. They had ugly Barbie.
They had an ugly Barbie.
They had a.
That's funny.
They had weird Barbie. It wasn't ugly Barbie. It was Kate McKinnon who played ugly Barbie. You know, but it wasn't. She wasn't really.
That's funny.
No, it was weird
just
Barbie.
weird Barbie.
It was weird Barbie. I don't know why I'm calling her ugly Barbie. They didn't have
Yeah,
the-
why are you saying Kate McKinnon's great?
She is great, but they had her all painted up. They had her looking like Phyllis Diller. I thought it was Phyllis Diller Barbie, but I felt weird that I've never actually owned a Barbie doll. You know.
me see if I can find. I guess I'm gonna find it. Okay, so here we go.
Weird Barbie. There's a weird Barbie right there.
Okay, but let me get it for them because they can't see it. I want to give them before and after.
There's weird Barbie. I guess she was her roommate in college, the director. So
Here,
I mean,
we'll give them.
because really, you must know the director for years for her to, hey, ask her, like, hey, can you
Okay,
play
there's
the
Weird Barbie, everybody.
Can you
There's
play the
Kate
ugly
McKinnon
Barbie?
on the left, and then her is Weird Barbie.
Can you play the ugly Barbie? There's a bunch of hot looking Barbies, but you can only ask a former roommate to play the ugly Barbie. Play the ugly Barbie. They had all kinds of Barbies and stuff, you know.
Okay.
They had
We don't want to give it all away. This is a spoiler alert.
It is a spoiler alert. They have a bunch of Kens. I know there was an Alan too. I guess there was another dude, but it was kind of funny because the Kens were like fighting each other.
They don't have the one from the movie.
No, that was Weird Barbie right there.
Oh yeah, we already did Weird Barbie. I thought you were saying there was an ugly one too.
No, there's no ugly Barbie.
Okay, you're scaring me.
No, they would never.
No, don't do it.
They would never do that. They would never do that.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. They would never do that. They would never come out with
send all your hate mail attention.
No.
Junkyard rat.
Now, according to what is a weird Barbie? A weird Barbie is when you take a Barbie and you like burn her hair and stuff.
Oh my gosh, that's just decrepit. All right, what else do you got? What else? What other movie did you see?
I saw the Spider-Verse for the 4th time.
The Spider-Verse. What's up with you watching movies? Because there's nothing coming out that's good.
Well, no, they got Oppenheimer's out.
Yeah, I'd watch Oppenheimer once.
I did see Oppenheimer once. It's like 3 hours long.
Man, talking about dropping a bomb.
It was a bomb and stuff. It was weird, you know, because I tried to get a friend of mine to come and watch Oppenheimer.
Right.
But I thought people were dressing up in pink to see Barbie. So I said, why don't we go dress up as the bombs? And he's like, yeah, you'll be Fat Man and I'll be Little Boy. And I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. You play Fat Man. I won't be Fat Man. But I don't want to be Little Boy either. So we dropped the thing. But
So give your review on Oppenheimer. You have that logo right next to you.
Oppenheimer was really good, you know. I just thought it's like they didn't show the bomb itself, you know. I wanted to see bodies everywhere.
You want to see bodies.
I wanted to see the bodies. I wanted to see blood everywhere, you know. I wanted to see that big ass hole in Hiroshima, you know. I love it when the Japanese every year complain about Hiroshima, like they did something, like we did something bad to them.
Oh, jeez.
You know, like the fact you fucking
Again, send your attention, all your hate mail to the Junkyard Rat here. In the heart of the Tenderloin, because he's not going to be in mid-market anymore.
I don't know. I don't feel bad about that at all that we bombed the shit out of those people.
Oh my
They went to war with us, god damn it. You know, there's only been one other time in history that Hawaii had seen more dead people than the Hawaii fires. That was motherfucking Pearl Harbor, and we should never forget about that. You know what I mean? We should never forget about what those people did to Hawaii, you know?
Oh, okay. But, you know, us dropping a bomb on them. Okay, we're good, yeah. Again, all your attention, all your hate mail. I mean, wait till the end of the show to write your hate mail, because that way you can include everything in on one letter. You're not wasting paper or energy.
Look,
I'm just trying to help you folks.
You grew up during the Red Scare. You grew up during the 70s, 80s. During the 80s, they made us scared. They made us afraid of communism.
The Cold War. Gone to sleep, you thinking that they were going to drop the bomb?
Yeah,
So you think it was the Russians and not people like Genesis writing things like their songs they were writing in?
Well, I mean,
this is the world we live in.
I mean, Genesis is a really good group. I wouldn't be surprised if Phil Collins didn't write those songs. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised because he's like a little bald dude. You know what I mean?
He's like the little bald dude.
He's like a little bald dude who plays the drums really well.
Let's say here's a piece of trivia. What movie was he in as a child as an extra?
Oh, I don't know. Was it a Charlie Chaplin movie? Or?
No, not that old.
Oh.
Beatles movie.
Was it Buster Douglas?
It was a Beatles movie.
I knew he was in a movie. He was in a bank robbery movie, wasn't he?
Oh, he was in a thing called Buster.
Yeah, he played.
I remember that. That was like 80s.
Hey
It's the
man,
only acting he's done.
I know. He's still around, isn't he, Phil Collins?
He
Or
just announced like last year that he's got. I thought that he was retiring, and I thought because was he sick? Let me look. Go
I
ahead.
think he's fighting with his ex-wife over money, which is worse than being sick. You know, I'm down with Brittany. I'm down. You know, I don't understand why that guy's divorcing Brittany. Like, you're gonna get no money. You might as well just stick it out with Brittany, right?
Right.
I mean, Brittany can't be that hard to live with. You know, she seems like she's fun. You know, I mean, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to tease us with these Instagram videos where she's kind of nude, but she's not. You know, like she's kind of like showing off her ass, but she's not because we can't see ass. She's kind of a fucking tease, Brittany. You know what I mean? Britney Spears is a fucking tease. I'm tired of it. I follow her on Instagram, and every couple of weeks you see her like almost getting nude, almost showing her titties, but not showing her titties. It's like, stop teasing us, Britney. You know, either fucking go nude or don't. You know, and she's got grown sons. You know, and having a mom, like, I mean, that could be embarrassing. You know, your mom's fucking nude all the time on Instagram. You know, but it's Britney. You know,
All right. Do you want to know what's going on with Phil Collins?
yeah. What's going on with Phil Collins?
All right. What's going on with Phil Collins? Why Phil Collins retired? The Genesis singer's health issues explained. Since 1967, Collins has been behind the drums of progressive rock band Genesis, though when Peter Gabriel left, he took up duties as the group singer too. They achieved enormous success. Let's move forward, okay, guys? You know all this. We'll do it. Achieved enormous success throughout the 80s and beyond, selling over 1 million records, transforming. Sorry, as I lost the picture. Transforming into one of the best-selling bands of all time. With the release of Face Value in 1981, Phil Collins became a solo. Well, I want to know what happened to him. Here,
I think
hold
he's
on.
just old.
After years of suffering. Oh wait. Oh,
He's
here,
old.
wait.
He got old. Damn it! That's what happened to him. He got old.
It says that was until March 26, 2022, when the band finally called the time. They require the live performances and final concert at London's O2 Arena. After years of suffering, Collins couldn't face the rigorous of the wide world touring schedule as he was no longer able to walk, having to perform while he sat on a chair. With his health having deteriorated drastically, his well-documented struggles meant he'd never step foot on stage again, much to the dismay of the global fan base. I thought he was telling us. So there he is on stage. Okay, I get it. How did they start? So I guess he started having problems even back in 07. Yikes. It goes back. So he's got a lot of issues.
Yeah. He made a lot of great music, though. I mean, remember those puppets? Remember that video with the puppets?
Which one was that?
That was Land of Confusion.
Was that Land of Confusion?
Land of Confusion.
Oh, that's right. He didn't make the puppets, though.
He didn't make the puppets. Of course not. He's not a puppeteer, you know. But I gotta say, Phil Collins he probably is one of the most successful people in the music business. Never really had any problems. You never heard crazy shit about
Right.
Phil
You
Collins.
don't hear about like domestic abuse or him getting arrested or on drugs or.
That's right.
He played it pretty cool.
I mean, he did rob that bank one time.
Yeah, on that movie.
He did rob that train. Was it a train or a bank? I think it was a train.
It wasn't a train or a bank. I don't know. Should I look?
I think his character went all the way to Brazil to hide out and stuff.
That's funny.
But yeah, you know, Britney Spears is kind of a tease, though. You know.
How do we go from Phil Collins?
I don't know. I want to talk about Britney. I want to talk
What's going
about
on with Britney?
Britney's a tease. I'm tired of her teasing us on Instagram. Like, either show your ass or don't show your ass. Show your titties, don't show your titties. I don't know. I'm tired of I'm looking at Britney. I'm like, that's great, you know. And you're kind of like in the middle, like, Should I show my ass or shouldn't I show my ass? I'm still Britney's.
She's kind of.
I think she's waiting for a payday. She's waiting for somebody to put up a lot of money to get nude and stuff, you know? She's always teasing us. She was on a pole dancing, like, your husband just filed for divorce, so of course you're gonna, oh, I'm partying it up. I'm getting on a pole tonight. That's how I celebrate. You know what? I don't understand why the husband is even getting a divorce. You're married to fucking Britney, goddammit. You're walking away with nothing. You might as well just stick it out, you know? I feel bad for Britney and shit, you know?
It's a picture Brittany with Pete Davidson. That's just wrong. So what's her husband? Who was her husband? Oh, Sam Asghari makes a rare cameo. What's that? I know her pictures are crazy looking.
She's got some.
Because I think every time someone like Britney Spears gets photographed, they literally have to be.
You see, there she is.
Right here.
There's the tease. Look at her. Look at me. I'm almost nude, but no, I'm not. And you're gonna keep watching me on Instagram. I'm like, come on, man. Stop being a fucking tease, you know? That's all I'm saying. Stop teasing us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
You
Is that
know?
what she's doing? There she goes.
You
So
know
this
what?
is on Instagram.
Stop teasing us. Like, I'm nude, but I'm not nude. Like, I got nice ass, but I went to the beach. I got nice tan lines. I'm always gonna get nude, but I'm not going to because I'm motherfucking Britney. And it's like, come on, man. I mean, don't do this to us, goddammit. You're single. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, if that was your mom, you were a teenage kid, and that was your mom, wouldn't you try and use it to get laid? Like, hey, I would.
I
Like,
can't even fit her in frame. 'Cause
I
she's
would.
So big.
I would be like, hey,
Yeah,
you can meet.
I'm trying to give you guys what I'm seeing, but it's
You
impossible.
can meet Brittany. You can meet my mom if you come home with me.
And then it's all out of.
That's what I would do. I would try and like, I'll be hella friends with Brittany. If Brittany was my mom, that'll be
If
my.
Brittany was my mom.
If Brittany was my, I would be best friends with Brittany. I'd be like, Brittany and I would be kicking. I'd be at the club with Brittany every night, partying it up. Like me and mom's at the party and shit, you know.
That's funny.
That's how like my mom's no fun. Like I need a fun mom like Brittany. That sounds like a fun mom. I don't know. I don't know why her sons are moving to Hawaii, you know, to get away from her. I would move closer to Brittany. Like, hey, I don't know why she's not on stage, you know. Her family's all fighting and stuff. Like, hey, my family, they don't like each other anyway. Why don't I just get richer over, you know? I think families getting along is overrated, you know what I mean?
There's one with her dog.
I don't know what's going on with Brittany, but you know, Brittany's gotta like, she's gotta get back to that stage. You know, stop teasing us, you know?
Stop teasing.
Stop teasing us. Look at that picture. Like, what is that saying? They're like, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at my titties.
Oh, jeez.
Look at my titties.
All right, so like that's just like, why are you doing that?
I know.
Okay.
Why are you teasing us?
So
guys?
I'm like, you're obsessed with the poor girl, but then I all of a sudden I scroll and I hit this, and I'm like, okay, you look like a stripper, Brittany.
No.
You look like no.
Hey,
No. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with strippers. Strippers are
There's nothing
people.
wrong with strippers.
Strippers are people too. They
Well,
got money.
They are too, and I have no problem with strippers. Some of my best friends are strippers.
And I think those are two.
But that's not what I'm saying. It's just that okay. So I guess it's what's the word I'm looking for? Sorry, stripper was the wrong word.
I think the
She
word you're
looks
looking for is
cheap.
hello.
She's looking cheap.
Look at that. And then looking cheap what? That's respectful. There's
So
nothing
like
wrong with
the
that.
cute with the dog, but then yeah.
That dog
At
is.
least she's not pushing her breast together.
I know. Like, look at she's playing with a dog. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, oh, there she is, twirling around. Like, look at me. I'm Brittany. Look at my ass. I'm wearing G-string.
Jeez. Well, at least we know what's gonna take you out.
That's
Chris.
like, look
It's
at
gonna
me,
be
jeez.
Britney Spears. We'll get rid of Brittany and the dog.
I'm
Here.
like, why are you teasing us? Damn it, Brittany.
All right, goodbye. Say goodbye, Brittany.
Oh, is Brittany going away?
There, she went away.
I would never divorce Brittany. I'll be like, if I was married to Brittany, I'll be like, we're fighting till the end. You know, fuck all this stuff. You know, we're gonna kick it till the end. Like, we're not fighting and stuff. I would never fight with Brittany. I'll be like, you have your 5 bedrooms. I'll just take 1 bedroom. In my side of the house, You know, I'll
Right.
never fight. Brittany needs like a man like me who will listen. Somebody with no job. She needs to find a loser like me with no job. Lives with his mom is trained to listen. You know, I'm trained to fucking listen. I'm trained to listen. God damn it, I'll be like Brittany. I'll be the Brittany's best husband she ever had. I'll be kissing her ass. I'll be like taking down her Instagram post, like because if you're married to me, like the only person who's gonna be checking out your ass cheeks every night is me. I'm not sharing. I'm not sharing my wife's ass cheeks with the world. Actually, what am I talking about? Of course, I would let her do that shit if I was married. It's Brittany, goddammit. Show your ass cheeks, you know. Don't tease everybody, you know. Look at Lindsay Lohan. She got nude for Playboy, goddammit. And now everybody loves her. She's a mom. But she's not even living in the.
She did Playboy.
She did Playboy. The smartest thing Lindsay ever did was leave the fucking country. She moved to the Middle East, you know?
Okay.
That's the smartest thing.
Did she?
Yeah. Brittany's got to go with her. Like, Brittany's got to
Oh
go
my god.
Brittany's got to go to Kuwait or Saudi Arabia or what's the name of that place in the Middle East where I forgot where Lindsay lives. Abu Dhabi. Brittany's got to move to Abu Dhabi and stuff.
Yeah.
Janet Jackson moved to Abu Dhabi. To Abu Dhabi is the one place you can go hide out because your money still matters, and people out there they listen to security and shit, you know. But yeah, I feel bad for Brittany because, you know, I mean, I don't think it's her fault, you know. I don't think she can sing good, you know, but she's no Debbie Gibson. She didn't write her own songs, you know. She was sexualized. I mean, imagine you're a teenager, you got a singing career, you're sexualized to sell records. I mean, that's like terrible, man. I mean, look at Justin Bieber. They sexualized Justin Bieber, but people aren't complaining about Justin Bieber being sexualized, you know?
Right.
I mean, do you know any dudes that went to the Justin Bieber concerts? No. I mean, doesn't that tell you anything? I mean, look at who the hell is like, you look at Amanda Heard with Johnny Depp. I mean, those were old teeny boppers who were going crazy for Johnny Depp. All those women who were celebrating, like, man, they were like 20, they were teenagers back when Johnny Depp was on the hit show. They were in love with the guy, you know? It never ends, you know? It's kind of sad, but it's not the same thing for men and women, you know? Like, women don't carry that same thing later on in life. You know, I live in a senior community. There's more women than men there, you know, but you look at the men in their 70s, they're still like out there with 30, 40-year-old women and stuff, you know? It's terrible. It's completely sexist, you know? The 70-year-old men aren't trying to date the 70-year-old women. They're lonely, you know? They got all this money. And that's why
And there's plenty of younger women that are willing to be
yes,
gold diggers or grave robbers or.
yeah. And I think I feel
There's
bad for
plenty of
them.
people. I won't say just women.
Yeah, I feel
There's
bad
plenty
for
of
them.
people that are willing to take advantage of people in their last years, thinking, "Oh, I'm going to inherit their house and their car or their money."
Not me. Not me. I'm not trying to inherit anything. I am trying to inherit the wind, you know?
On the next episode of Junkyard Rat, it's inherit the win.
Inherit the wind, you know? Like,
And he doesn't mean by breaking it.
I don't know. Inheritance is crazy. Like, I don't even know because, you know, a lot of these people, when they got a lot of money, their last year of their lives, their medical bills are running up to the millions of dollars. So, you know, they got to move into these places. Why are these places so expensive? You know, the senior communities where I live is like a community. People live there, but the last years you put in a home, and they're so damn expensive, and they basically cost like 100 grand a year. Are there more than that? It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, and it's like, yeah, we got 15 minutes left. You know. I know I feel bad for Brittany, but stop being a tease. You know what I mean?
Stop
Being a tease. You know.
And we'll really have sympathy for you.
Get an OnlyFans account. You know how much money Brittany could make on OnlyFans? I hate OnlyFans. You know, I mean,
if she's gonna push her breasts together,
some of these
might
only
as well do it for money.
yeah, some of these OnlyFans people, they're like crack dealers, you know.
They're like crack
They
dealers.
won't leave you the fuck alone, you know. One woman keeps like emailing me every 5 minutes. I got a new video. I got me and 3 black dudes. I got a new video. Me and 2 black dudes. I got a new video. I'm like, dude, I don't want to see your videos every 5 minutes, you know? Like, I don't need this shit. Every 5 minutes, they're like, come and buy my video. I got another video. You haven't seen this video.
So
I
I take it you're on OnlyFans. I've only heard of it.
you only heard of it?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, it's impressive that you're.
Do you have to? So do you have to get an account like a Facebook or anything else, or do you just go on there and?
No, you gotta get. If you want to look at OnlyFans, you gotta get an OnlyFans account. But they don't verify you unless you try and publish it. My OnlyFans is DJ Road Rage, you know, DJ Road Rage, which is coming to my next part of my discussion here. I'm available for parties. I do DJ parties as DJ Road Rage. Now, what I do, what my services are, I will play all your favorite songs, and I'll tell some jokes.
There you
know?
go.
And if you have people you hate, you invite them to your party, and I will insult them for you as the DJ, which is going to make it like, I'll act like it's spontaneous. Like, ooh, that guy with the red hat is stupid, you know, shit like that. So and my other thing is I'm looking for investors. I'm trying to start a party bus, like an underground party bus
Okay.
where we take people and show them where people are doing fentanyl,
Oh jeez.
where they're having sex on the streets. Maybe
It's the real San Francisco tour.
we'll do it in a party bus. Maybe we'll see people taking a dump. You know, people keep saying there's shit all over San Francisco, but how many videos have you seen people actually taking a shit on the street? You know, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for authenticity. We want to see people take it. I might hire people just to take a dump on the street. So when the party bus goes by, I'll just like text my friend like, "Hey, we're coming. Take a dump on the street."
Microwave that Hershey's bar and throw it on the street.
Yeah. So I'm looking for investors to start a party bus service. You know, I think it could do well. We'll get them drunk. We'll get them high. We'll have them in a fucking party bus, and then you can see all the shitty areas, you know. And after that, you know, I am at Kel's this Friday. I'm every Friday at Kel's. I gotta say, North Beach is the place to be at. If you're in San Francisco, if you're looking for a good time, North Beach is a safe area. It's because the mafia will kick your ass if you try and put
the
a
mafia will
the
kick your
mafia
ass.
the mafia will burn down your fucking tent for you. You try and put a tent in North Beach, they will burn it down. Those people don't fucking play, you know. That's why it's safe. There are parts of San Francisco that are still safe. What other places of San Francisco do you recommend?
There's lots of places in San Francisco that are safe. You just can't be oblivious to things. Wow. Every neighborhood is safe. The only one I wouldn't go recommending is like the Tenderloin.
And that
But I mean, we're at Mid Market. There's some sketchy things here at Mid Market, but then there's some really cool things here at Mid Market. Like the first ever bank, Wells Fargo is right down the street. The financial district. At the end of the street, we have Pier 39, Fisherman's Wharf, the San Francisco Marina, and all that stuff. Let me see. Going that way, we have the marine, or we have the Mission District. Great food in the Mission District. If you want food, that's where you go. North Beach, also great food, but it's on the other side of the hill. There's a lot of great places. If you're in San Francisco, I think the Haight-Ashbury, right? Haight-Ashbury, Twin Peaks, all of it. San Francisco's beautiful, folks. You just have to travel with caution, and I think that applies to anywhere you go nowadays. I hate to say it, even if you go to my hometown, there's shit going on everywhere. So you just got to be smart. You can't close your eyes to it. I see people walking down the street, like in Mid Market, right across the UN Plaza, and they've got a big old camera worth $1,000 hanging around their neck.
yeah.
I'm like, be smart. Wrap that up.
Now, my party bus business is the equivalent to the submarine business that went down the Titanic. That's basically what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna put you in a party bus. We're gonna take you down to the Titanic hole. We like to talk about fentanyl.
Oh, jeez.
We will take you down to that area. We might not make it back.
Oh my god.
No, but seriously, do they allow party buses in San Francisco?
Sure they do.
I mean,
they have tour buses, so why not party buses?
I don't know. I mean, I don't see anybody. Do people actually use party buses in the city, or
I haven't seen it, but I don't think it's like not allowed. I think everything else is allowed. So
that's
why
what
not party
I'm
buses?
saying. We're gonna do it. We're not gonna. It's not gonna look like a damn party bus in the outside. It's gonna look so like some shitty fucking van you never want to walk into. But it's gonna be all. But inside, it's gonna be a party bus. We're gonna decorate the shit. It's gonna have a bunch of weed. It's gonna have a bunch of liquor. We're gonna have like stripper poles. We're gonna take you. You're gonna get to see people taking a dump.
That's your big one.
We're gonna dump. You might see people. We got the Narcan. You know, instead of throwing beads, you can throw Narcan to the people.
Oh jeez.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's funny. Put them on little beads so they can hang them around their neck.
Yeah, Narcan. Some people told me that they got like candy machines for Narcan now. I think it's a good
I
idea.
literally carry Narcan with me.
Do you really?
Yep.
That's a good idea.
And I've seen people almost. I've had to call like Urban Alchemy over just to, hey, this guy needs some help, or yeah. I saw a guy. Literally, they had to bring him back. They were giving him CPR, and he, 15 minutes later, I'm handing him a bottle of water from down here to drink.
That's good.
So yeah, I've seen people die and then come back. Young kid too. Sad.
That's crazy.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's
That kid must have been like 23 years old, like my
I know.
youngest son's age, and it's like really.
yes, I remember seeing that guy walking around. I couldn't believe he was out there, And it's like it's sad, but people have to see the truth. So for like $100, we'll put you on this party van.
Yeah, and you'll even get your own podcast interview on the party van.
We'll do a podcast video. We can do birthday parties. The only thing is we can't let you outside. You're gonna have to stay in the party bus. This is not like we take you to a fucking nightclub to party. We're not gonna let you out in the Tenderloin so you can go do some fentanyl for fun. We're not gonna do that. But that's my idea, the underground party. But I need investors. What I really need is somebody.
Yeah, no doubt, right?
What I really need is somebody with a damn party bus who's thinking this is brilliant. This is fucking brilliant. This is fucking brilliant. You know what I mean?
I think all you have to do is go pitch it to a venture capitalist, right?
That's right. I went to high school with a couple of those.
Yeah, go pitch the idea, and they'll go, "That's the greatest idea. I want to give you $100,000."
That's the greatest. And if it works out, we could expand to LA,
Sure,
New York,
sure.
all these places.
Hey,
we could expand.
People take dumps everywhere.
People take dumps everywhere.
I can't believe that's your big selling point.
I know.
That would be like, oh, I don't need to see this part. I'm good. I'm fine.
I mean, wouldn't it be great, dude, if there was like a website
I think it's neat that you would go through different neighborhoods, everything from the good, the bad, and the ugly, and give some sort of tour, but also be partying. And then I like the idea of throwing out the beads with the fentanyl.
Hell yeah.
I like that. I like
No, the Narcan. Narcan, we all.
I'm sorry. With the Narcan on it. Sorry, not fentanyl.
Okay.
We're not getting them high.
For fun, we might be able to take them to a place where they can get free syringes, free crack pipes, so they can experience the whole lifestyle.
Jeez.
So we can let them know like how easy it is to do drugs. You want to do drugs? It's easy to fucking do drugs here.
Are we gonna bring them to the places afterwards where they can do the needle exchange and they can get off of it, so they can go from being a tourist to having the total San Francisco experience? And then as soon as they leave, they kind of left like they came in.
Oh yeah,
it's the whole bit, right? It's the entire experience. So
I own an ID. I don't care where you're from, what country you're from. Just show me some greenbacks. I'm down with I'm down with fucking $50 bills.
Oh, I thought you were talking about frogs, greenbacks.
Greenbacks. I
That's
don't
all they have is
ID.
greenbacks.
I don't ID. I'm not checking IDs. You know, I don't care what country you're from. I don't give a fuck.
So, what do you got going on next week on Junkyard?
Next week we got somebody. I forgot who we got. We got somebody lined up for
We got
next.
somebody. Okay,
We
cool.
got somebody. I think
You have a booker. Now you have people booking for your show.
I got a booker, but where's my booker anyway? Where did she go?
I don't know. I think she's on vacay.
She's
Or,
on vacation.
Yeah.
Oh.
She told me in a text earlier. Well, I was going to say something. She used the word transition, but it wasn't in the way that we think of it because we're here in San Francisco.
I don't know. I mean, if she
She
wants.
was transitioning from like one mode of transportation to another. I think she was getting off a bus or getting into a car and then going. I don't know.
She's going.
But
from
I was like, oh, you're transitioning. Oh wait, you don't mean that. Okay. No.
She's going from a two-wheeler to a four.
Well, no. She was literally, I think, getting out of her car and getting on BART, or you know what I mean. And I'm like, oh, you're transitioning. Wait, hold on.
People are very specific about their transitioning these days.
So next week, we're gonna have more movie reviews. We have to have
More
a
movie review. I haven't seen. What's the name of
What's
that?
the movie you're gonna see next week? So you're gonna talk shit about it.
The hell, I forgot the name of that movie.
Well, that's good.
Oh,
Look in the comments down below, and we'll write it in or something.
Oh no, the Ninja Turtle. The Ninja Turtle.
Okay, so he's gonna review the Ninja Turtle
I'm
movie
gonna go.
next week.
I'm gonna go see the Ninja Turtles and stuff. You know, I'm gonna go see the Ninja Turtles.
Now, how do we keep up with everything that's Junkyard Rat? You got your page, which is your name on Facebook. How do we keep up with everything you do?
My Instagram is Junkyard Rat. My Twitter is DJ Road Rage and 3-1 Audio Set. My TikTok is Junkyard Rats. My OnlyFans is DJ Road Rage.
Your OnlyFans. I'm gonna go look at that right away. I'm gonna log off this show and run to your OnlyFans page. Your subscription price is at what? Because you're a viewer. You don't make content.
Well, no, I gotta put in my real ID to make money. But I thought about putting a couple of videos in there, my stand-up videos. But I met one woman who told me she only made like $5 one time. Only one person signed up to see her and stuff. You know, that's gotta be depressing. You get nude and nobody cares. I mean, I don't want to live with that kind of pain.
I don't want to live that kind of existence.
I don't want to live that kind of
I
pain.
can do that on my own. I don't even need an OnlyFans page. I can make myself depressed not making money.
I'm 51 years old, you know. Telling me I can't get pussy is not the worst thing to say about me at this age, you know.
Right.
There's things that are worse for me. One of my friends actually said that about me. You can't get any pussy. I'm like, well, you hang out with me all the time, so you can't get pussy either, you know, because you're kicking it with me, fool. You know, I got some nice titties, though. I don't know why he's making fun of me. I do got nice titties, you know. I do.
Well, yeah, the nicest titties in this room. Hey guys, that's the Junkyard Rat Show. We're here every Monday from 1 to 3 p.m. PST here in the city of San Francisco, live from Ed Studios. Chris, what do you want to say? Anything else?
I want to say that, I want to do a shout out to all the Hurricane Hillary survivors. And like I said, if Hurricane Hillary was really that scary, they would have put 2 L's in Hillary, not just one.
That's hilarious.
Hillary doesn't scare you. Hurricane Hillary should scare the shit out of you. Like, I'm going to run away from Hurricane Hillary.
Oh my gosh. All right, so next week you have a guest. We don't know who it is. You're also going to review the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie.
Yeah.
And who knows what else here on Junkyard.
Maybe Rat. Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle's up, but I like Blue Beetle looks hella stupid, you know.
That's one of the Avenger movies. They're pulling characters out of their...
I think that's not Marvel. That's DC Comics.
Is that a DC one?
DC Comics stands for Doodoo Kaka.
All right, till next week, guys. We'll see you here.
Thank you.